Guess who's getting married today? Welcome back to Alter Ego. I could pass as a very young knockoff John Wick. So welcome back to Alter Ego, episode ocho. That's Spanish for 8. We're getting married today. I said it's going to be the first thing we're going to do is get married. So it's plan and have a wedding. Marriage is a serious commitment, obviously. And one that should take a lifetime, last a lifetime. Are you sure you can? Fuck yeah, I love Amanda, dude. I learned her name last episode. Let's just keep it large. Let's do a large wedding. Why not? Okay, as long as two of you have agreed on it. What kind of honeymoon would you like to have? Ooh, nice, romantic, not necessarily too fancy. And what kind of area do you two want to live? Dude, let's live in the country, dude. Sounds awesome. It's tough to find a decent place to live these days, you know. I know. I've been living in the same apartment for 3 years. Now that you have thought about some of the major preparations, the weeks fly by until your wedding date. The time that passes is crucial and can determine the future success of your entire marriage. Everyone has a share of problems during this time. Unfortunately, this includes you too. Amanda's family has been rude to your family and will not allow them to invite more than a set number of people. Amanda agrees with her parents completely. These people would be crushed if they found out they couldn't attend the wedding. Nah, I don't care. Weddings are for girls. With that out of the way, your wedding day comes and goes without a hitch. It will be an occasion to remember forever. Your wedding night comes and you climb into bed of eager anticipation. Amanda's in the bathroom getting ready to join you. The door opens. She has a knife. She stabs me. Can that be the episode end? Ooh, she comes out in high heels, black lace panties, and stockings attached to a lace garter belt. As she walks over to the bed, and she burns huge holes in the rug. Okay, I get it. It's just a saying. Not literally. Imagine, though, you are in for a night better than you dreamed possible. You're going to need a honeymoon vacation after tonight. Yow. The next morning, the two of you get ready to leave for your honeymoon. Let's go by plane. Let's just get there, dude. The trip to your honeymoon hideaway is safe and pleasurable one. Your honeymoon is peaceful and relaxing. Any problems you might have experienced on your wedding night are washed away by the peacefulness of your surroundings. We went to the Isle of Pigs for our wedding, yeah. This is the start of a lifetime that will be filled with many emotions. There's love, of course, and that will have to be tempered with tolerance. After all, loving someone who loves you in a return, that made no sense, is easy. Tolerating her when she is moody and irritable is difficult and may mean the difference between staying together or falling apart. Admiration will sometimes be offset by petty jealousy. Desire for companionship will sometimes be replaced by a need for solitude. This kind of talk may seem premature at this stage of your marriage, but within the next 2 years, things will start to become very difficult. The newness of the marriage will wear off, and you will have to start coming to grips with the fact that your partner is not as perfect as you would really like. This is not a bad thing, but it is reality. Your ability to adjust to your partner's strengths and weaknesses, and vice versa, will ultimately determine the success of your marriage. Good luck! Alright, let's have a fucking kid. Let's try to have a child. I want a kid. Would you like to, fuck yeah, let's get her knocked the fuck up. Oh. I had sex. Got that going. I'll do one after each time I do one of these. You're at work and a decision about something has to be made. Fast. The person from whom you need the most help in making a decision is unavailable for consultation. I'll be cautious and I'll just wait. I'll wait it out. There wasn't enough time to wait on the matter. You failed to act. The outcome is negative. Oh, okay. I want to have a kid. Go. Get pregnant. Damn it. Your friends have been telling you for a long time that you should seriously consider writing a book. I would love to write a book someday, actually. I'll take them seriously, and I'll try to write the book. You certainly have the discipline for the task. You're certainly bright enough to manage this task. You're expressive enough to do it. Your confidence shows that you believe you are capable of doing the project. If I was going to write a book, it would definitely be something fictional and creative. Your book is completed and published. Over the course of the next few months, the company that published the book is plagued by financial difficulties. Your total profit for the adventure is $1,000. I would take that as a victory. If that happened to me in real life. Speaking of real life victories, let's hope this is a fail in real life, but let's hope it's a success in this game. Damn it. I just passed through adulthood. My family's been good. Physically, I've been healthy, but every once in a while, I get an ache or pain that can knock you out of action for a few days. That's true. That's what happens to me. You have wisely chosen to stay away from drinking and drugs. Let's cut out the whiskey part from last episode. At this station in your life, you have chosen to associate with a select group of cohorts. In general, your social skills are excellent. I hope that you and Amanda are enjoying your lives together. I'm very trustworthy. We all have our secrets. I'm doing a very good job of keeping my wilder side under control. I'm enjoying life. The blues come in every once in a while, but I'm not depressed or traumatized. And I am sensible and understanding, and I'm usually cool, calm, and collected. Vocationally, I'm doing well despite the day-to-day hassles and problems at work. You certainly have a good head on your shoulders. I'm not only book smart, I also have plenty of common sense. That sounds pretty accurate. As you approach the middle years of life, age will probably play a more central role in your experience than it has in your past. For some individuals, the middle years are a time of depression and regret. For others, they mark the beginning of settling down period of contentment. Life can always be rich and full as you want it. You might not be able to climb the highest tree in the forest anymore, but now may be the first time that you allow yourself to experience its beauty without needing to conquer or possess it. Whoa. Any new tabs? No? Let's try for a baby. Go for it. Yes. Congratulations! The rabbit is dead. What? Oh, okay. I thought my kid died. I thought I had a kid for a split second and it just died. Oh my god. Over the course of the next 7 months, your wife has a rather uneventful pregnancy. Now that you and your wife are well on the way, please choose the method of childbirth. Hypnosis? What? What? That's a thing? Let's just do anesthesia. Some people are a bit timid about more natural forms of childbirth. This procedure is slightly more risky. The birth goes along smoothly with absolutely no complications. The event itself is awe-inspiring. I thought I was trying to say it as one word, like awe-inspiring, but it's whatever. As you prepare to see your child emerge in your... As you prepare to see your child emerge, you fantasize. I tried to save it about the events to come. I thought it was another single word that was breaking apart. You fantasize about the events to come. Teething, talking, school, plays, dancing lessons, softball, games, college, grandchildren. It's all overwhelming. Suddenly, a shrill cry through the silence of the delivery room. Whack! Ack! Oh my gosh! Baby! You perform a quick inventory, make sure all the right parts are there. 10 fingers, 10 toes, 2 eyes, a crinkly nose, and oh yes, one more thing. That part in the middle. You know that part in the middle right there. That's what we're looking at. That's a thumbnail. Let's have a look. I got a girl. I feel like if I was to have a kid in real life, I don't know why. I feel like a girl, I'd be so happy with the girl. I'd be happy with a boy. Fucking boys are awesome, but I don't know why. I just feel like a girl would be even more awesome. Over the course of the next 2 days, your wife recuperates from the experience. Unfortunately, there are some complications with your baby. Oh no. You see the baby needs to be observed and monitored for the next few days at the hospital just as a precaution. Although it is a stressful period for you, the result is that the baby is healthy. We did it. We did it. We did it. Now let's start. Sexual nature. Do it! A longtime friend and confidant tells you that he is having an unusual sexual problem with his wife. It seems he can no longer get or maintain an erection like he used to. Dude. That's life. That happens. True, that may be life, but it's his life, and he's pretty worried about it. He perceives your comment as being a bit insensitive, but maybe that is really how you feel about the matter. Oddly enough, about a week later, you find yourself experiencing the same kinds of problems. No! Good thing I just had my kid. See a doctor. Maybe they'll prescribe something. Maybe it'll be like, hey. Doctor gives you a checkup and tells you that there's nothing wrong with your system. Anxiety can certainly affect sexual functioning. Perhaps when your friend told you that he was having difficulties, it made you so anxious that you developed some of your own. I have to name my child. I had to. Okay, let's go. Emily, too common. Emma, even, it's just like, Emily, Emma, same thing. Madison. Madison's okay. Olivia, no. Hannah, no. Abigail. Abigail might be good. Isabella, that's a good one too. It's my great grandma's name. Ashley, I dated an Ashley. Samantha, I dated a Samantha. Elizabeth, that was Samantha's middle name. So we're gonna just, those three are done. I'm gonna go Abigail. Abigail and Isabella are definitely names I really like. So let's go Abigail. And then I wanna have experience with my baby. Linda, who the fuck is Linda? Has developed the habit of dashing away from you and running towards the street at full speed. What? My baby's name is Linda now? Alright, so Linda, not Abigail, has developed a bit of a habit dashing away from you and running towards the street at full speed. You've tried everything to prevent this, but nothing seems to work. While your hands are full of heavy grocery bags, Linda scoots away from you and nearly gets run over by a car, which swerves to avoid hitting the... Oh my god. I could yell. I could smack the baby on the bottom. Or I could spank the baby when you get home. But I'm going to yell because I'm mad. Linda thinks you're playing a game. Your yelling does little to prevent this from happening again in the future. Okay, well, fuck, dude. My Linda, my daughter, maybe, might die to a car. You need to talk to someone about a finance-related matter, though. So fuck Linda. Let's go back into the real world. The person with whom you're dealing with has a reputation for being a stern, pragmatic, and very money-conscious business type. A meeting between you and this person is suggested. The outcome of such meeting can affect your vocational sphere tremendously because he's very influential. Alright. I'm a little nervous, but, lunch meetings are nice. No. Meet at my work. Although he is stern and pragmatic, he would prefer a meeting in less formal surrounding. Oh, okay. Let's do breakfast. You're obviously tuned into certain business trends. Breakfast meetings are indeed becoming more popular because they are less likely to involve drinking and other kinds of extravagant behavior, except pancakes. This can be expenses down and wits sharp. Your confidence characteristics shows that you can keep a level head at such meetings. You are moderately strong socially. This is a crucial part of impression as well. You have... Okay, the result of your meeting is that my resources increased by 12,000. That's it? Okay, sure. Whatever. You have seen your friend John and his wife, Marcia, socially for a long time. They have a very peculiar relationship. Marcia insists on controlling every aspect of John's life. One day, when you're talking to John, he confesses that about 3 years ago, he began seeing another woman. One who is beautiful, kind, gentle, and loving. He has been thinking about leaving Marcia for this other woman, but is unsure if he can. I'm uncomfortable, but I'll give him advice. Advice given under duress is almost always bad advice. John resents you for meddling regardless of the outcome. Then why the fuck did he tell me? Fuck you, John. Let's do some love. We need some more love in this series. While you're thinking about your life in the future, you come to a starting realization. The average life expectancy for men is only about 20 years past your current age. I'm about to die. Depressed, but I'll ignore it. If you're depressed, it is unlikely that you're able to ignore the thought. I can see why thinking about this can lead to depression. There's no telling what the world will be like 20 years from now. For all you know, it may turn out to be the type of place that you wouldn't want to live in. Damn. On the other hand, 20 years from now, medical and health sciences may find a way to prolong life. It is impossible to predict. People who get depressed have a tendency to ruminate upon the future. Look at it this way. You are here today, and there is little reason to think that you'll be gone tomorrow. Enjoy what you can now, and you will be less preoccupied with your own mortality. True. Alright, let's do another experience with Linda. Her name really is Linda. What the fuck? At a large picnic, you and Linda are asked if you want to join a 3-legged race. How old is Linda? Sure. Since you're in good physical shape, you can easily keep up with Linda's energy, though 2 of you win the 3-legged race. Congratulations. Dude, hell yeah. That's my girl. That's my girl. At a carnival, a friend tries to convince you to have your cards read by Madame Natasha, a psychic medium. Hell yeah, that sounds fun. You step inside a dark room. Medium Natasha looks more like a large Natasha and fills most of the space. You notice that she has a kind face and a gentle voice. Hello. Sorry, my natural grown hair that I've been growing since episode 1 of Alter Ego is getting in my face. The fee for reading is $50. Cash only. Oh, wait. Cash only, please. The link. Natasha asks if you want to continue. Yeah. Madame Natasha speaks. You are a very interesting fellow, my dear. Sometimes brave in takes you think, sometimes somber and withdrawn. You will have mixed luck in life. You understand, Dink? The link? Mixed luck. In a very short time, you will have 2 experiences. You've won a very lucky experience, one not lucky, but not necessarily terrible either. So I'm going to have 2 experiences, one lucky, one not so lucky. I see people... Oh, wait. Is this her still talking? Oh, yeah. I see people standing around you in an open place and talking to you in a loud voice. What else? Let's see. Oh, yes. I see evil coming into your life. Great forces of evil causing you pain and suffering. This is all the cards will tell us for now, darling. Okay. So, the plot of the prequels of Star Wars. For $100... Oh, wait. For $100, I will light a candle which will tell the rest of the story. Da. Thank you, the link. Now let's see. These forces of evil. They are very, very powerful. They are needing big spell. This spell will rid you of them for a long, long time. The cost of such spell is $500, all materials included. Compared to the heavy cost perhaps the spell you're feeling. Nah, man, I just want to know the future. I don't want to change the future. Nyet. Good thinking, $50. Oh, wait. Oh, good thinking. At $50, you were just a bit gullible. At $100, you were a sucker. At $500, I would have tried to sell you a nice piece of real estate right next to the Florida Everglades, which is not real. All right. Well, I mean, I wanted to know what the future... Maybe she's right. Maybe she could tell the future. Maybe Kiri, the future's a scam. Maybe it's all a scam. I was just curious. You and a group of friends are sitting around discussing people that you used to know. It seems that an oddball acquaintance of yours who became a recluse... Oh, it's on the other side. Always holed up in his workshop, has just invented a pocket golf ball washer that has earned him a large fortune. Who would buy that? Okay, I guess golfers would buy that, but still. After making all that money, instead of retiring, he has chosen to donate it to a charity for homeless inventors and is now back at work. Sure enough. Get out of my face. Just 2 weeks after his discussion, he shows up at a social function. Naturally, everyone who speaks with him has a remark to make about his behavior. Eventually, he wanders over to a group of people with whom you are having a discussion. Good job, man. You did a great job. In a quiet voice, he asks if he can speak to you privately about something. Sure. He thanks you for the kind words and mentions that he realizes that everyone around him thinks he's a nut. You have never really heard him talk at length, but you find out he really doesn't care what other people think and never did. He has a very enjoyable life in the whole. On the whole. That's probably a golf pun. I don't know. It seems that he needs $5,000 of seed money. There's a hair, like, right there. Got it. Put that back there. Deal with it later. It seems that he needs $5,000 of seed money to get his newest project going. A scheme to invent a trash compactor that converts garbage into an energy product that can heat your home. If you invest the money, you will receive half of all profits. I got the money. Let's do it. The project is a failure. You have lost your investment. Who cares? Who cares? I'm rich. I'm fucking rich. I want to have a family experience. Nothing's richer than family. Linda has just asked for your permission to do something that you know Mommy said was absolutely out of the question. I don't want Amanda mad at me, so I'm going to say no. By going with mom's refusal for remission, you are not sanctioning the kind of manipulative behavior Linda is attempting. Regardless of whether or not you agree with mom's judgment, you are helping Linda to deal with people on a more honest level. So,
Oh my goodness.
I was recording the thing and didn't think you'd catch me like this. So my fancy clothes are dirty because I actually had to wear them somewhere. So, but the hair's still long, baby. Hell yeah. So by going with mom's refusal for permission, you are not sanctioning the kind of manipulative behavior Linda is attempting. Regardless of whether or not you agree with mom's judgment, you are helping Linda to deal with people on a more honest level. Look at me, making my child responsible, honest, just like her daddy. I still don't know why she got the name Linda. Whoa, we got one of those episodes. A teenage girl named Kathy Reinhardt works at a dry cleaning store they use. One evening, you arrive at the store just as it is closing. You absolutely need the clothes tonight. Kathy is already out the door. Because you know Kathy by name, and because you also know that she is friendly, you feel sure that she will reopen the store and get you your clothes. Please? Your social skills make it easy for you to ask this request in a way that is difficult to refuse. She opens her store for you, and you watch her disappear to the back of the store. You notice how firm her body is, and for a moment, drift back to the days when you were that young. Ooh. Was it that long ago? That's kind of, I don't know if I would. You wonder, yes. You conclude it was that long ago. Kathy snaps. I need a haircut. Kathy snaps you back to reality by handing you a big pile of clothes. After you walk out of the store, you notice Kathy having car trouble. I'm not offering her a lift because she's underage, but I'll try to help her fix the car because my friend recently had a flat tire and I stayed by him to help him change the tire. I didn't do much. He did like 90% of the work, but I helped. So, I would help. I'm not trying to get in this teenager's pants. All the fiddling in the world won't help. The battery's completely dead. I don't want to put her in my car. I don't want to do that. That's how you get arrested. I would do it if the game didn't make me creepy, to be honest with you. If the game didn't have me checking out her firm body, I would definitely, I'll give you a ride home. I will offer. She could say no. In the car on the way home, you notice her looking at you in a peculiar sort of way. She tells you that it's funny to be sitting next to someone whom she's only seen from behind a counter. You find yourself talking very freely to her, and for a moment, your connection to her is like taking a fast train ride back to adolescence. Because you're relating to her more on her own level, she perceives you as a different kind of adult. Honestly curious and even envious about her life rather than critical like most other adults. As you begin to feel younger, she begins to feel older. She says that she hopes when she gets older, she will stay young and attractive looking like you. I have to go home. I'm not even reading the top of that. Fuck you, Kathy. On the way home, you begin to think back to the time when you were just a teenager yourself. Maybe Kathy was the type of girl you would have asked out. She was very attractive. You sigh as you're transported briefly to another time in your life. Cool. We didn't go into this teenager's house. Thank God. You have just walked into a store and there's apparently no one around to take your order. It seems that the person that should be waiting on you has stepped out of sight for a few moments. Waiting in the store with you is a teenage boy, about 16-year-old, wearing an old t-shirt and a pair of blue jeans. Looking firm as hell, maybe. Why am I hanging out with teen kids? He must have arrived a few seconds before you. He is tapping his foot lightly to the sound of the imaginary rock and roll band playing in his head. The proprietor steps out from the room at the back store, makes eye contact with you, and says, "May I help you?" Place my order? The boy was there first, but maybe he knows the store manager. Maybe it's his son. The manager's asking me. So, yeah. Did you realize that the boy was in the store ahead of you? No. Anyone can make an honest mistake. Don't fret over it. Okay, cool. The game doesn't need to know I lied. Whatever hair you have left is rapidly turning gray. I will disagree. I will disagree with that one. I'm unconcerned. Do nothing. Once I go gray, I'm gonna let it happen. Maybe I'll dye for certain stuff, but I kind of just want to let my hair do whatever it's gonna do in life. Hopefully, I don't go bald. I don't think I will. My grandpa on my mom's side is bald, but I don't think I have any signs of balding. So hopefully that stays, because that's the one thing I don't want is to go bald. Not because there's something wrong being bald, but my head, I don't think I have like a dent in my head over here, like right there. There's a huge dent. Don't know what it's from, but there's a huge dent in my skull. I don't think I would look good completely bald. I shave my head every now and then, and it's fine because there's still like something. But I don't think I'll look good like completely bald. You don't seem upset by the fact your hair is turning gray. You must be the self-confident type. That is extremely important in this phase of life. People your age have a tendency to use this period as a time of self-evaluation. It's not that I'm self-confident. It's kind of more along the lines of just let things be how they are. That's how I am with just how people look. Some things you could obviously change. You could change your hair color or get hair implants. There's all kinds of operations, but I prefer people just naturally. Well, prefer is a weird word. I think people should be more okay with who they are and, forming their own identity without having to do something surgical, to change themselves. That's just my point of view. So what I've been dealt is what I like to play with, Being dissatisfied with yourself and your accomplishments can only serve to heighten feelings of depression and fear related to the physical side of aging. Your lack of concern for the superficial and cosmetic aspect of your appearance is impressive. Thank you, game. Finally, you say something good. Been waiting for that moment for you to say something good. Let's interact with Linda, our daughter, my daughter. Have a family experience. Linda has announced that all the kids at school are going to a dance that requires a date. I'm not gonna be a super protective father, so go ahead. Give advice about the birds and the bees. Sex education is important. There might be fucking. You can't do it yet. Linda is amused by her analogies and sincere attempts to offer useful advice. Don't you know Linda learned all of that in 3rd grade sex education? 3rd grade. I don't think I learned about sex until 4th grade, and that was from my parents. And then it was like 5th grade that the school kind of went over. They didn't really. They just basically said, puberty, it's gonna happen. And that was pretty much what they said. Back in old 2004, 2005/2006. Man, I'm old. Your car has to be taken in for some minor repair work. The work will not cost you any appreciable amount of money, but it will be an inconvenience since you will have to drop the car off at the repair shop early in the morning and rearrange your usual travel plans. You call and make an appointment, and the service representative tells you that repairs are made on first come first served basis. Let's just do it. I'll find an alternative to get somewhere. It is easy to see that you're an optimist. You're greeted by a mechanic who's clearly holding a book with the word appointments in big letters across the front. You recall hearing that cars would be taken on first come first served basis. Perhaps they're running on a beauty parlor in the back of the garage. Perhaps they used to do service by appointment and now they just keep the book for something else. Nope, it's a bona fide appointment book. The mechanic apologizes for the misunderstanding. He sees that you're a calm person and is prepared to treat you with courtesy. He can give you an appointment for 3 weeks from Friday. Yeah, just fuck it. Not only are you calm, but you're also quite unassertive, with all due respect. Over the next 3 weeks, the car's health deteriorates rapidly. The cost of the repair bill, when you finally do get to your appointment, is $500. No big deal. We haven't bought anything in a while. I've only bought a computer. Okay. I want to buy toys and goodies for the wife and kids. Yay. I'll pay with cash. Cool. Now I own a computer and toys for the wife and kids. Also, can I do a marriage thing? Yeah, let's have an experience we haven't experienced anything with Amanda in a while. Your wife has an interesting habit, which she has displayed many times over the years. You have been married. Every time the two of you go out to dinner, she leans over your plate and picks at the food in your dish. That fucking bitch. Get your own food. No, just kidding. Make a funny joke about... Oh, wait. Tonight, the two of you are two special friends. Moments after you sit down and eat, she spares an appetizer from a dish and pops it in her mouth. Make a funny joke. Yeah. What kind of funny joke could you possibly make that would not sound mean and condescending? My wife comes from a big family. Whenever anything was put on the table, it was every person for himself. Something like that would be cute and discreet. And that way, you could not only insult your wife, but her upbringing as well. Some things are probably better overlooked. Okay. Fine. Whatever. I'm going to do this last physical one, and then we'll probably stop there for this episode. Some back-breaking labor has to be done in your home over the next few days. The chore is unpleasant, but important. No one who lives with you is willing to help. I'll do it. I won't like it, but I'll do it. You did it! Alright, something in your shoulders just as something you don't think shoulders are supposed to do. Your arm is hanging down at your side. Taking an unscheduled vacation from further work, you could have avoided all this. But now is no time for lectures. You have to go to the hospital. I just dislocated my shoulder. Oh no, I tore some ligaments. Fuck. Take it easy for 4 weeks. Physical speed drops markedly. I'm getting old, man. And speaking of old, next episode will probably be old and maybe we'll die.